Yeah, hi friends, welcome to my YouTube channel where I share great ideas. Today I'm going to show you how to make a spurtle. In case if you don't know what a spurtle is, it's a tool that is used in cooking. It dates back to the 15th century in Scotland. They used these. The first use for these was to stir porridge, and when I understand it, works fantastic, much better than a spoon to keep the lumps out. Now the original porridge was made out of oats, of course, but today we have quick oats and things like that doesn't take a long time, but they basically just had raw oats, and it took considerable time to get the porridge cooked. With one of these, you don't get lumps and things like that. It works a lot better. You can use them for soups and stews and just about anything that you're cooking that you need mixed up, and they say it works much better than a spoon. Just before, I never really heard of these things, but a lady desperately wanted some before Christmas for gifts. She wanted 3 of them. Well, it was so much fun making it, I ended up making and giving her 8. So she had Christmas presents to give away too. And I made a number more and for gifts as well. So, and the ladies are very happy with them. I was looking on the internet, and there's people that sell them on there. And one place I looked at, they want $42 and $20 shipping. Well, we can make one being woodworkers. So we're going to make one really quick here. Anyway, I'll get started here. I'm going to make this out of birch. I just put cut a square piece of birch on there. And I have this chisel, which you'll think I'm totally nuts. But anyway, I bought this a number of years ago on sale because I guess nobody else wanted it. And I thought, wow, that's a big chisel. I'll be able to really hog wood off. But I never did use it. I thought it was kind of useless too, but I picked it up and to make these spurtles, and it's just fantastic. So you'll see how super this is. You never expect to make something small with a chisel this size, but it'll work like a charm. There you go, Troy. It's yours to take home.
Thanks, Brian.
That was worth it. That didn't take very long. I hate to pay $42 for it though, when I can make one in less than around 5-6 minutes. Anyway, we'll give it a try. I bet it'll work just as good. Yeah, that's interesting. In Scotland there, every year they have a contest for making the best porridge. And they make 1.5 pints of porridge out of the raw oats. And the other year, I don't know if it was last year or the year before, a fellow from Oregon won the contest. It's the first time somebody other than out of Scotland that has won it. His name was Bob, I believe, and he has a company called Bob's Steel Cut Oats. Yeah, Bob's Steel Cut Oats. Anyway, and he lives in Oregon, but maybe sometime a Canadian will get it. I'll make one and take it over there and win the contest. At least I can win the contest in making them anyway. So anyway, thanks for watching. This is the first time I've made something from start to finish, but thought I could show it to you how quick it actually is. And I overworked my tool a little bit trying to do it fast, but anyway, this big chisel here, I bet nobody's ever used one for making something like that, but I found it fantastic. It does a smooth cut. Just a curve, if you get it just right, the curve will just peel the wood off and leave it shiny smooth. Anyway, see you next time. Good morning. I've had a great night's sleep after that whirlwind demonstration on making the Spurtle. But maybe I am half asleep because I recorded this once without a card in the camera. So we'll give it another try. I decided to see what this steel cut oats tastes like. So I went on the internet and found a recipe. Got one right here. And then printed off an instruction sheet. So if I can make a Spurtle, I should be able to use it and cook something. What I found interesting when I first recipe I turned to it said steel cut oats such as Bob's Red Mill Steel Cut Oats. He was a fellow that won that contest, so it should be a good recipe. So after I got to thinking about it, I looked at that picture, and there's that $42 one that I mentioned on there. So I thought, well, if it's that good, maybe that expensive, it must be pretty good. So I thought I just whipped down there and made another one. Took a little longer this time, but I made it a little more careful. And it looks a little bit different. On the end, it's got a little enlarged in this area here. And the top looks a little bit different, a little bit more, you might say, traditional from what I could understand, where this tapered shape is called a thistle end, and with a little ball on the center here. And then I duded it up a little bit with some more blackened rings there. And we're going to give this one a try too. It'll be a competition here between this particular one here, which I made. I made this one just from a picture that the lady sent me, and then I added the rings there. So I've got that on the stove here, so let's give it a try. This is a standard one, and we'll just stir that a little bit. I see it's been on here a little while. It's supposed to take about 20 minutes from what they say, at least. Till it all gets, the liquid gets absorbed and it gets creamy. So you use your Spirtle to mix it, keep it from making lumps. So that's the pointed one, which is quite common. A lot of them are pointed. And I'll try this one here. And it looks like it's doing a good job too. So anyway, I'll let this cook a while and try them out. And we'll let you know how it did. A little closer to the end there, I'll show you what it looks like. Well, here it is, simmering away. So we'll just give this a shot here and you'll see how it works. Here's the pointed one. It seems to do pretty good. Here's the one that larger on the end. I think you might be able to see this, but the reason they say that these work so much better than a spoon is because the porridge flows around the outside of it and joins up, where the spoon just kind of pushes the porridge around. And certainly doing a good job of that. And you can see if one works, maybe two would work better. I don't know, so we'll just try two. Anyway, we'll cook this a little bit more and then I'll put some in a bowl and you'll see what fantastic it is. Just another thing here, I was automatically just grabbing this one and I got to looking to see how I was holding it. I kind of like this idea with this tapered part and the ball. You put your two fingers below the ball and your thumb goes right there and away you go. Very, very nice handle design when it comes right down to it. You can see that pushing this stuff around there. Well, here I am sitting down to my first steel cut oat breakfast made with the fancy spurtle that I made. Anyway, I've added bananas, coconut, cranberries, a little bit of peanut butter. So let's just see how this tastes. That is good. Not sticky and gooey like regular oatmeal. Gonna have to do this again. I'd say that's a breakfast fit for a king. Well, if not, a breakfast fit for a woodworker. And just close this with keeping your spurtles good. Just wipe them off, dry them off, and then add a little bit of Clapton's salad bowl finish. And your spurtle will be good for many porridges to come. Use and enjoy. I'm going to enjoy my super breakfast here this morning. Thanks for watching. Subscribe. I always have something crazy going on here.